Stuart, thanks. Here in LA for game one. We're in the West, but of course the Eastern Conference. Here's the first round. You see the games coming up tonight on TNT. Now everybody has Boston and Detroit in the Eastern Conference Finals, rightfully so the way they played. Any team amongst the rest have any shot at beating them? No. Jeff says no. Mark says nada.
That wasn't four of Clay's languages.
A foul call. I believe it's on Nahara.
Why would a Lithuanian kid learn German? Are they bordering countries?
You're asking me geography, which I did not do well.
I'm glad you looked at him instead of me.
Well, that's like, have you ever tried that game, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? If that's what fifth graders know.
It's a lot different today.
Boy, I need to move down to like, I don't know what a kindergartner knows.
I have a fifth grader and I can't do his math. Walton. Gasol. Anthony blocked that one. 3-on-2. Smith banks it in and a foul. And it's an 11-point game. They have slowly chipped away.
I think if you're George Karl, you have to find a way to get more minutes for Glazer and Smith. The way that they have played all game long, not just the first half, but the second half, putting so much pressure on the Lakers defenders and really playing with a bunch of energy.
You know, it likens to yesterday where Greg Popovich first half played Jacqueline a few minutes and then took him out and put more offensive players on the floor so that everybody had to be guarded, more size. I think the Nuggets could benefit in the same way that you're talking about.
And the Nuggets have sliced a 19-point lead earlier in this period. It started after 3. It was Lakers by 19. It's down to 10.
And you could think, okay, taking out Anthony Carter, I'm losing something defensively. Well, you ask Smith and Glazer to step it up and compete defensively.
Nahara a reach in. And for the Nuggets, that's their fourth team foul already. 8:06 remaining.
You know, you're talking about Smith. Look at the finish. He has to avoid the contact with Kobe Bryant, the contest of Jordan Farmer. Able to just hang in the air until Farmer gets down and then off the glass.
I love that super slow-mo.
Kobe Bryant hits a three. Bryant from downtown, his first three-pointer. And it's back to 13. That's a big bucket.
Great scorers aren't effective. He doesn't believe I'm ice cold. I've been struggling all game long. No, it's the next possession, and it's the next big shot.
J.R. Smith. Iverson, a little fancy, hits the shot. Allen Iverson. He's got 23.
And you can't play better defense than Vujacic just did against Allen Iverson. Just better offense.
Trying to get the steal there, but last touched it. Gasol having just a brilliant game. Bryant gets inside, adjusts and banks it in. So tough to defend.
Great teams that do it every single day in practice and all season long. When they summon something and say we need a stop, they get it done. If you don't do it all year long, there's no way you're going to do it in the playoffs.
Anthony the rebound and no shot, foul on the floor. It might be against Kobe Bryant. And if it is, yep, that's 5 on Kobe Bryant with still 7 minutes remaining. You take a chance of taking him out now?
Well, he's taking him out, I think, for Lamar Odom, but I definitely get Odom back in the game.
Bryant with his 5th foul will sit. His team up by 13 and still plenty of time remaining. He's come alive in the second half after struggling shooting in the first half. Hear him trying to yell at Joey, meaning Joey Crawford, who made the call. But Joey wasn't listening. There's Joey Crawford. This is his 267th playoff game he's officiated.
And the angrier he gets, the more he tilts his head. So he got that head tilt. That means I'm not listening to you.
One of the great officials now in his 31st year.
And I love that sneer he's got.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you loved it when he was reffing your games.
The only guy to ever eject me.
Vujacic hits a three. Big three-pointer from Sasha Vujacic. He's had his best season of his young NBA career.
As a defense, you relax thinking Kobe Bryant's on the bench when you still have to stay at home with these shooters that the Lakers insert in the ball game.
Lamar Odom, again, you've seen it before. He's hobbling up. He's grimacing in a slight limp. Farmar throws it, but deflected. Couldn't tell what was bothering him, whether it's a knee or... But he's hurting. This is what right before, and you see him grab the right knee. He's had some knee problems in the past, but there's that limp when he goes to the bench. Obviously something bothering him. We'll take a break. 6:20 left, fourth quarter. Lakers by 14. As always at the Staples Center, Hollywood well represented with members of the acting community. And, well, he's not an actor, but... And, of course, Jack and his usual season tickets. Spider-Man is here. Sally Field makes an appearance as our Verizon wireless game track. What a game for Pau Gasol, Jeff.
Oh, he's just been tremendous. He's been giving a great assist, finishing at the rim, and then Kobe Bryant has come back in the second half for a much better performance.
Iverson and Anthony doing their scoring, but it's the other end of the floor, and it's usual problem for Denver. Lakers shooting 49%. Bryant right now with 5 fouls on the bench. Let's send it over to Michelle.
Well, we saw Lamar Odom limp off the court. Gary Vitti, their athletic trainer, told me he just bumped his knee and he's fine. You see he's back in there, guys.
Thanks, Michelle. Gasol's pass. Smith got fouled by Vujicic, and the Lakers in the penalty. 4 on Vujicic. So there are going to be a lot of free throws down the stretch of this one. Both teams in the bonus.
And Mike, we'd be remiss as a broadcasting team if we didn't acknowledge Jack Nicholson's 71st birthday. I was reading my Us magazine on the plane last night. He's going to be 71 this coming week.
Any other gossip tidbits?
No, I just said, I think, you know, we show him. Let's wish him a happy birthday. 71, he looks great.
I want to know, Us magazine, do you get that delivered to home, or do you buy that at the magazine?
Buy that. Okay. I buy that, yeah.
Happy birthday, Jack. He's been pretty calm today.
You know, he's one of the guys, I used to stand, but I would never stand in front of him. Too much respect. I'd always squat down in front of him. Didn't want to block the sight lines.
Did he ever talk to you?
Oh, yeah. I was so nervous when he'd speak to me. Just to think he would know my name.
Coming up in the midway point of the fourth. Nuggets have made some runs here, but the Lakers still with some breathing room. Odom fouled. Carmelo Anthony picks up his fourth. Anthony, 21 points and 10 rebounds. Again, continues to play well offensively, but for him and the Nuggets to take that next step, he has to improve his defense, right?
Well, you have to also take it personal and realize, okay, the Lakers needed a basket, and they decided to run a set play posting up Lamar Odom against me on the weak side. You have to say, okay, they're going at me. I'm going to step it up. I'm going to get a stop. It's a challenge, and all of a sudden when your leaders do it, it becomes contagious, and it goes throughout the team.
And your best player sets the tone always. And if he defends, your team will defend. If he is inconsistent in his defensive intensity, concentration, and preparation, his teammates will follow that as well. And so he has a much bigger responsibility. With the pay comes more responsibility.
Balling over the backboard. Odom misses both free throws.
But those are things you drill every single day. You put him in position every single day in practice where he gets into the right habits and everybody understands what's demanded of you. So it's not just the player, it's the entire organization, the coaches also.
Fisher knocks it away. Anthony, 7 of 19 from the field. Contested nicely by Gasol. Gets his own rebound, draws the foul. And Anthony gets knocked down. Now this is what the Nuggets want. Score with the clock stopped. And as Gasol picks up his third.
But right there, he made a bad play. He drove the ball hard. Help came. Chiesa, a great spot-up shooter, is standing wide open in the corner. The ball has to be kicked. Your best players have got to set a defensive tone and an unselfish tone. And you can't get into this I'm going to go back at him so much that you make the wrong basketball play.